It's August 6th. Today we see key events in the lives of two great servants of God. First, we see Jeremiah releasing his frustration at the exclusion and the rejection he suffers as a result of his prophetic service. His life of obedience has cost him dearly. His is a lonely life, filled with exclusion and ridicule from others. But as we'll see in a few days, he will be rewarded for his faithfulness. When Jerusalem is destroyed, Jeremiah will be one of the few, if not the only leading figure of the city to receive kind treatment at the hands of the conquering Nebuchadnezzar. The year is now 603 BC, and just as Jeremiah predicted, Nebuchadnezzar's army arrives at Jerusalem, and the horrible siege of Judah's capital city begins. Nebuchadnezzar demands the magnificent treasures of Solomon's temple as tribute, which he quickly receives. Many of Jerusalem's leading nobles and their families are taken to Babylon. Among these are Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, who are placed into Nebuchadnezzar's selective, exclusive training program to become his personal advisors. Daniel's unyielding conviction, his refusal to defile himself with the king's food, and his boldness to approach his superiors in order to insist on keeping God's law captures God's heart. In Daniel, God sees a young man who has the integrity to follow him explicitly, the courage to lead others, and the boldness to speak the truth to authority. Here is someone that God will use mightily. And as we'll see in the coming days, Daniel will be privileged to see not only great and awesome miracles, but things that no one else in history has ever seen. Spectacular visions of the events at the end of the age. Daniel is poised for an amazing life of significance and great consequence because he proactively determined to follow the Lord. Long before he was tempted to compromise, he resolutely determined in his heart to follow God. This found great favor with God, who gave him not only favor with others, but abundant blessings, skill, insight, and even supernatural abilities that changed the course of his life. Here's today's application. If you ever fully understand how much potential you have in the Lord, how much God yearns to use you if you'll fully yield to Him, it will motivate you to present yourself to Him as a yielded vessel. Your life can be more consequential than you've ever imagined, but it will require the commitment of Daniel and the tenacity of Jeremiah. These qualities aren't superhuman. They're available for everyone who is willing to trust and obey. Now here's today's prayer.